Welcome to Nation of Glory, where stories aren't just told, they are carved into the pillars of legacy. And when the discussion turns toward power, dominance, and the unwavering rise of a superstar who shaped an entire modern era, the name Roman Reigns stands tall above almost everyone. The fact that Roman Reigns held the WWE Championship 4 times is more than a simple achievement. It is a testament to the kind of presence he carries, the influence he commands, and the mark he has stamped on WWE history. Becoming a multi-time world champion is difficult. Becoming one of the most defining world title holders of a generation is rare. But Roman didn't just accomplish it, he redefined what the position represented. The story of his 4 WWE Championship reigns doesn't start with a single win. It begins with the years of building, growing, learning, and shaping himself into the performer who could carry the weight of the entire company on his back. Roman entered WWE with expectations already stacked high. The legacy of the Anoa'i family surrounded him like a shadow and a guiding light at the same time. He had undeniable power, unmatched intensity, and a drive that separated him from many newcomers. Fans saw it. WWE saw it. The world saw it. But being world championship material isn't just about potential. It's about proving it, again and again, in the most pressurized moments of the biggest stages. His first WWE Championship came at a time when his career was reaching its boiling point. The crowd reactions were mixed, debates were loud, and pressure was heavy. Yet Roman pushed through all of it and captured his first world title, signaling the beginning of what would become one of the most influential world title careers in the modern era. That first win wasn't the smooth, celebratory beginning of a hero's story. It was a moment filled with tension, criticism, and fierce opposition. But Roman held his ground. He didn't crumble under the weight of negativity. Instead, he grew stronger. He learned how to carry himself with confidence even when the entire world questioned him. His second WWE Championship win reflected evolution. Roman began to understand not just how to compete at the top level, but how to stay there. He learned to build momentum, to use his strengths wisely, and to present himself with the aura of a champion. His matches became more decisive. His promos more intense. His presence more commanding. Roman wasn't just climbing the mountain, he was developing the posture of someone who belonged at the very top. This phase of his career showed fans a superstar who refused to be denied, who took every challenge head-on, and who embraced every moment of adversity as fuel to rise even higher. By the time Roman Reigns captured his third WWE Championship, the conversation around him began to change. Doubters were becoming fewer, respect was becoming louder, and Roman was transforming into a true main event force who could elevate any show on any night. This was when he truly started to show the qualities of a world champion who could shape the direction of WWE. His matches were must-watch, his rivalries were impactful, and his character growth was undeniable. He became a pillar of the company, someone the entire WWE structure could depend on to deliver excellence. Roman's name began to carry weight, not just as a competitor, but as a leader, a star, and a future cornerstone of the organization. But it was his fourth WWE Championship reign that truly transformed Roman Reigns from a superstar into an icon. When he claimed the title during his Tribal Chief era, he wasn't the same athlete the world met years earlier. He had reinvented himself entirely. He wasn't just a powerhouse or a fan favorite or a chosen star. He was a ruler. A strategist. A dominant presence who controlled every storyline, every opponent, every moment, and every inch of the spotlight. The fourth reign didn't just highlight his ability to win, it showcased his ability to own an era. It became part of the foundation for the undisputed championship narrative that would later carry him into the most dominant stretch in modern wrestling history. Roman's 4 world title victories represent far more than successful matches or lucky opportunities. They represent chapters in a journey of a man who took the pressure, the criticism, the weight of expectations, and the challenges of the business, and molded all of it into a legendary legacy. Roman didn't just win championships, he ascended through them. He matured with every reign, gaining confidence, precision, and a deeper understanding of how to present himself as a champion who could stand toe-to-toe with any legend from any era. Each world championship reign carried a different purpose. The first proved he could reach greatness. The second proved he could stay there. The third proved he could lead. And the fourth proved he could dominate. Together, they form a legacy of world title excellence that only a handful of WWE superstars have ever achieved. Roman's place on the list of all-time greats isn't just based on numbers. It's based on the impact he left on the industry, the stories he delivered, the emotions he created, and the history he shaped through every match, every feud, and every moment he held the WWE Championship high above his head. Roman's world title reigns also highlight how he evolved from a powerhouse wrestler into a master storyteller. His character work during his championship era's stands is some of the most compelling the company has seen in years. His intensity felt real, his confidence felt natural, and his presence felt larger than life. Roman didn't need to shout or brag to feel powerful. He simply walked to the ring with the championship on his shoulder, and the world understood exactly what he represented: dominance, authority, and complete control over everything happening around him. Even the challengers who faced Roman throughout his 4 reigns were elevated because of the clashes. Every time someone stood across from him, the stakes felt higher. Superstars knew that beating Roman meant testing themselves at the absolutely highest level. Fans knew that any match involving Roman was worth watching. The WWE Universe understood that a world title reign under Roman Reigns wasn't just entertainment, it was history unfolding in real time. His 4 WWE Championships created unforgettable rivalries with Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman, and so many others. These weren't just matches, they were emotional battles, dramatic showdowns, and milestone chapters in the careers of every athlete involved. Roman stood at the center of modern WWE storytelling, shaping the direction of the company with every decision he made. His world title runs didn't just highlight his greatness, they shaped the entire environment around him. And even now, after years of dominance, Roman's 4 championships remain one of the strongest foundations of his legacy. They were the stepping stones that allowed him to one day pick up the Universal Championship and redefine everything it meant to be a champion. They were the experiences that refined him into the man who would one day become the tribal chief. They were the reason he had the confidence and power to lead the bloodline into one of the most captivating story arcs in wrestling history. Roman Reigns is more than a 4-time WWE champion. He is a generational force whose achievements echo through arenas, locker rooms, and fan communities worldwide. His world title reigns shaped him into the performer he eventually became: unstoppable, unmatched, and unforgettable. His journey to those championships and beyond stands is one of the greatest modern stories in sports entertainment. His name will forever stand among the elite, not only because he held the WWE Championship 4 times, but because he made each reign matter. Because he elevated the title. Because he raised the standards of what a world champion should be. Roman Reigns didn't follow the path, he created the blueprint. Thank you for being part of this journey through one of the most powerful championship legacies in WWE history. Stay connected for more epic stories right here on Nation of Glory. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and like.